On a rainy night in rural Malaysia, Amir was driving alone along an old highway that cut through thick jungle. The road was nearly empty. His radio crackled with static, and the rain hammered against the windshield. As he passed a faded sign marked kilometer 47, he noticed a woman standing by the roadside. She wore a long white dress. Her black hair hung over her face. Amir hesitated. Everyone knew stories about strange figures on lonely Malaysian roads, but leaving someone in the rain felt wrong. He pulled over. The woman silently opened the back door and climbed inside. "Where are you going?" Amir asked. No answer. He glanced in the rearview mirror. She sat perfectly still. The air inside the car suddenly felt colder, trying to ignore the unease crawling up his spine. Amir continued driving. After several minutes, he looked into the mirror again. The woman's head was tilted at an unnatural angle. Her hair had shifted, revealing part of her face. Her eyes were completely black. Amir's hands tightened on the steering wheel. "Miss, are you okay?" A raspy whisper came from the back seat. "Why did you stop?" The voice sounded wrong, deep and wet, like several people speaking at once. Panic surged through him. He pressed the accelerator. Then he noticed something impossible. The reflection in the mirror wasn't sitting in the back seat anymore. It was inches behind his shoulder. Amir slammed on the brakes. The car skidded across the wet road and stopped sideways. He spun around. The back seat was empty. Nothing. Heart pounding. He threw the car into gear and sped away. A few kilometers later, shaking with relief, he glanced at the mirror one last time. A pale face stared back from the rear window, smiling. The next morning, police found Amir's abandoned car near kilometer 47. The engine was still running. The driver's door was open. Amir was never found. But truck drivers who travel that road still tell the same story. On rainy nights, a woman in white stands beside the highway, and if you stop to help her, you'll never leave.